Hey guys, welcome back to the game room. Right, okay, today is going to be another PlayStation 1 unboxing. Yes, I've got the latest addition to my collection. Just arrived this morning, an eBay purchase, and this is an interesting one. This is a game I've never played on the PlayStation, and I only found out about it a couple of years ago when I was doing a bit of research into like those hidden gem videos that we all see on YouTube, and looking around a few different websites, just trying to find games I'm not aware of, because like most PlayStation consoles, the library is absolutely huge. And I came across this one. It's a scrolling beat 'em up. Now, the only scrolling beat 'em up that I am aware that I've actually played on PlayStation, which was the one I played back in the day when it first came out, was Fighting Force. I think I've played the sequel Fighting Force 2 since then, since I've been a collector, but I only played Fighting Force back in the day. So I don't know much about scrolling beat 'em ups on the PlayStation. It's a really interesting area, especially as obviously some of them are 3D as well, which I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember if this one is 2.5D or 3D. We'll find out when I actually play it. But this is apparently supposed to be one of the best ones on PlayStation, or at least that's what the reviews at the time said. So we'll see. As I said, I'd never heard of it until a couple of years ago. I had no clue it existed. And when I looked at some gameplay, it looked really, really cool. And as you know, look at the posters. I love my scrolling beat 'em ups. So I'm really chuffed to have finally got this one into the collection now. For some reason, this seller, they sell their games at quite high prices. There were common games like Tomb Raider for prices that I think really are extortionate for what the game is, or Crash Bandicoot. I know that they fluctuate, but they were ridiculous prices. This game, which as a black label version, is not an easy one to come by. It only comes up occasionally. You always see those aftermarket release ones where they have the artwork in a little square. There's plenty of those available, but the actual original black label one, I don't see it that often until I got this one. And I was really excited when I saw it pop up, because it was roughly, after looking at sold listings recently over Christmas, there's been a couple, and it was about £20-ish undervalued. Now, I know there's a little bit of wear to the inlay, the front cover. I could see that on the photograph, and she was quite clear about that when I spoke to her about it, and also that's fine, which I was absolutely fine with. It's a very minor thing and doesn't bother me at all. And as I say, it's about £20 less than what I should be paying for this game. So I was quite excited to grab this. So I just went, you know what, let's get it. So I bought it, it's arrived, and I'm going to unbox it for you now. So let's get it open. And there we go. So you can obviously see what it is, but I'll just take it out and we'll have a good look at it. And it is Gekido Urban Fighters. So yes, looks nice so far. Oh, it's got some bubble wrap in there to protect the manual by the look of it as well. Excellent. So there you go. Show you some screenshots. Yeah, it does actually, I think it is 3D by the look of it. As you can see there as well, Planet PlayStation, which is not a magazine I'm aware of, they gave it 93% and called it, quite simply, Gekido is the ultimate side-scrolling beat-em up. Now that's some bold statement when you've got games like Final Fight and Streets of Rage to compete with, but you know, whatever. Right, let's open it up. Lovely. Yep, nice bit. Look at that. That's a person who cares. Excellent, manual looks good. Take it off the disc. That's some great artwork on the disc, isn't it? I love that. Look at that. That's one of the nicest looking PlayStation discs I've ever seen. I'm impressed with that. Disc is great. You see my face, lovely. Right, there you go. So yeah, Gekido Urban Fighters. As I said, had no idea this game existed until a couple of years ago. I'm really excited to play this one. I love a scrolling beat 'em up, and I'm really hoping this lives up to the hype. And yeah, it seems to get good reviews from people online as well. So you know, maybe it wasn't just the magazine boosting it at the time. People do recommend this game. Right guys, let's get it in the PlayStation and let's do some gameplay. Okay guys, so this is Gekido Urban Fighters. So you get a choice between Urban Fighters, which is the main game, and you get Arena Battle, which I haven't yet played. I've only played the main part. So you got 4 characters. You've got Travis, Tetsuo, Michelle, Ushi, and 2 blanks, which I don't know, I assume they must be unlocked at some point in the game. I had a go yesterday, did a few levels, really good so far. Played as Michelle, not so keen. Played as Travis, really good, so I'm going to stick with Travis today. So I got to about the 3rd level, I think it was. I found like the graphics a little bit dark in the 1st level. By the time it gets to the 3rd level, it brightens up a little bit, and it is 3D, by the way. But yeah, not too bad at all so far. It's got analog controls as well, which is nice, I think. I think it had analog controls. I'm not going to doubt myself, but I think it did. Let's have a look. Yes, it does. Okay, so you've got your usual options. You've got your kick, you've got a light punch, hard punch, and you've got a circle, which is your rage button. You can also crouch and jump and flying kick and all the usual business. I just got, there it is. I can't remember which one it was. Right. Which one's the... That's right. One of them helps you pick things up. I should have practiced this. Right, there you go. So you can get food. So basically, you're talking standard PlayStation 3D fighter like Fighting Force. But I think, you know, graphically it's not too bad at all. It's quite nice. So you can throw things, you can get weapons, shotguns, handguns, knives, usual kind of thing. So you get a dog to fight, which is a pain in the arse to kick it in the head. It's not always you have to get the first punch, first kick, not do a multi-kick. Grab your food. But yeah, it's not too bad at all so far. I like the fact you just get one over as well. It seems pretty hard to dodge that. So there we go. So you get a boss dude already straight away. He's got a gun, so I want to try and chin him and take his gun off him. Look at that. That's a nice little animation, isn't it? Where's the gun? Where's the gun gone? Oh, right, I'll take this dude out with a stick. Oh, hang on, is that the gun? Right. Oh yeah, you get to hold both weapons as well. So I've got the gun and I've got the stick. So I think it's hard punch for the stick, yeah, and light punch for the gun, which is pretty sweet. I like the fact that they allowed you to use 2 weapons. That's something that's unusual, because normally in a fight, a scrolling beat 'em up is just the one. Right, okay, on to the next bit. Unfortunately, you do have the loading to contend with, but hey, it is a PlayStation game. I tend to just go a bit mad with the gun and just waste the bullets. You can do combos as well. I'm not getting particularly good at those so far, but you do unlock new combos, I've noticed, when you're fighting as well. It'll flash up on the screen at the bottom. So I've still got any rage. Yeah, I have. So you use a rage mode, which is pretty cool. I do like that idea. So music's pretty good as well, not too bad. You do get a remix of Fatboy Slim as well, which is quite bizarre, to be honest, when I heard that. Shit. I lost the knife, I haven't. So I have to try and fly and kick the hell out of these two. So I'm still very rusty. I need a lot of practice, I think, to be honest. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty decent. I like the fact you've got plenty of punch and kick options. You've got combos. You know, you can do the flying moves. You've got plenty of weapons to choose from, which I love weapons in a scrolling beat 'em up. You know, one of my favourites is still Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. It's a real shame they never got a home release, because that was a fantastic game. That and the Punisher as well. I mean, that did get a home release, but yeah, good luck getting a copy of that these days. It costs a fortune. As you can see, a new combo, triple triangle and a square. I'm not particular. This is the thing I'm noticing. You have to go right up against the screen to make it move, which is really dumb, because you're obviously going to get hit if anybody's standing on the right hand side. Now, this is the only unfortunate side of the 32-bit generation, is this annoying loading, but you know, it's only a few seconds, isn't it? I'm going to drop this on someone's head when they come. Oh, there you go. I was going to have the absolutely insane boss, why not? And he's got Vega claws as well. I don't know what that's all about. That's a bit bizarre. Have that. I'm not exactly sure why things are exploding. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. Have that. I'll just bang him and the other one twats me with his. Get off. Knobhead. Get off. Rage. Sod it. Let's give him a beating. Well, hopefully. If I can actually hit him. It's the problem with 3D space, isn't it? It's always a pain in the ass to figure out where everybody is, what plane they're on. Come on, dickhead. Come over here. Oh, that's it. Well done. Throw it the wrong way. Oh, he's gone up there. He's going to let his buddies try and take me out, I think. Come on, oh, you arsehole. Come here. Jesus Christ, I'm looking so amateur on this game. I just can't get near him. Sod off. Rage. I'm just going to kick the shit out of him, see if that works even better. Never mind the punches. I want to at least try and show you 2 levels so you get a good idea of the game. Oh, you can do a flying punch as well, that's nice. Nice, so the hard punch does a kick, as a flying move. In fact, they both do. Somehow I just did a drop punch a minute ago. I'm not sure how I did that one. Certainly seems to be a lot of options for the fighting, which is good. This bloke's getting on my bloody nerves. Come on. Right, got him. There we go. Boom! Flying kick, he's out of there. He's toast. So I've still got to try the other 2 characters, see how they play as well. The annoying thing is you can't save your game. I read the instructions because I didn't see any option for saving. And you can save in the menu, but it only allows you to save, I think it's players that I assume if you unlock those 2 characters, high scores, etc. You can't actually save your progress, which is really irritating. I mean, it's the 32-bit generation, they've got memory cards. They could have done that instead of making it 16-bit where you just got to play from beginning to end. That would have been really helpful. Now, of course, the graphics are better on this level. A lot brighter, there's a lot more going on. You can actually see everything. And the dog's just going to savage my face off. That's always nice. So that's the problem. You start tapping the kick and it goes to the combo mode. But with that, oh, I do not want to kick that. But with the dogs, you need to just tap it once and let go so that you just kick him in the face. I do find the kick to be way more effective than the punches though. But it's definitely, I mean, the music is very much of that 32-bit PlayStation era. I absolutely love it. Jesus Christ, got barrels flying at me, or a car running me over, or trucks. Unfortunately, I just decided to go to rage mode for no reason. Oh, that's cool, look at that. That's a nice effect. I like that. Obligatory ninjas, of course. Who look like they're out of Ninja Warriors, which is interesting. So they're probably robots underneath. You dick. Ah, that was interesting. I tried that combo, that worked a lot. So you do a strike kick. Gotcha. Why would that explode in my face just because I ran into it instead of actually... I'm going to jump up there even, instead of just picking it up. Or smashing it, should I say. Come on then, let me fight him. Ninja's coming on the left. Now I'm under some serious pressure. Jesus, there's a lot of guys in this bit. Oh, you're not supposed to fight those guys, okay. I'll take this big dude out because he's going to be a pain in the arse, isn't he? Can we rage? Yeah, we can. I don't know if there's a rage meter. I haven't looked yet. I think, once you look at the top of the screen, maybe there is. So problem with things like that, I'm never really concentrating on that. I'm just trying to stay alive and beat everybody up. But yeah, I think graphically, I mean, it looks really nice actually for its time. I mean, obviously, it's, you know, it's early 3D. Polygons look a little bit fuzzy and everything, but I think the use of colour and the detail in the levels is pretty decent. Some interesting characters to fight against. Certainly, it don't make it easier as well, which I like. It's not a straightforward beat 'em up where you just basically flying through it quickly. You are getting challenged quite a bit at the moment. That's good. I went for the fat bloke and the ninja got in the way. Gotcha. Have that. I mean, the sound effects when you're punching, his voice could get a little repetitive. You could probably get on your nerves after a while. I know Michelle did. Her voice got right on my tit after a while. So that's just one of the reasons, besides her not being a particularly great character, why I changed. Which is a shame because I actually like to play as female characters in fighting games when I get a chance. You know, I always play as Blaze in Streets of Rage. She's the best character. I'm really trying to watch that dog. Luckily he's blocked by the guy. There you go, got him. I don't know what the hell these two are supposed to be. I love that, I do like that effect, that's really nice. I don't know if that's because I did a combo finish or what it was, but it looks really good. Rage! I do love a rage. Oh, that's it, completely throw it the wrong direction and miss him, well done. That's really not effective, is it? Hang on, let's grab all this. Destroy it on my, oh, burger, nice. Oh man, I just noticed my health has dropped massively. Grab that. I think it was the third level I got to yesterday. And you get a shotgun, which was really cool. Okay, now we're moving on to a boat, and thanks mate, I didn't get a chance to move it. It's a bit vicious the way that dog just eats your face off. Oh, just put me in the water, you arse. I'm going to rage these two because they're getting on my nerves. So I do think it's a pretty decent little fighting game. Definitely a nice one to have on PlayStation. I mean, I think I may have said earlier, I really don't know a lot about scoring beat-em-ups on PlayStation. There's only Fighting Force that I've ever played and been aware of. I mean, I suppose technically you can class Jackie Chan's Stuntmaster as a scoring beat-em-up as well. With a load of platforming elements. So if you're going to count that one, I've played 2 games. Oh nice, I don't know what the hell that was, but it's only cool. I have to focus on one at a time here because I'm going to get absolutely hammered. Oh, did she do that drop punch again? I'm still not too sure how I'm doing that. Nice little combo and then spin kick into those two. Kick the dog, come on. Oh, there's a knife there. I've my face eaten about 4 times so far. Just this one dude, I can't. Come on, come here, you knobhead. I just realised it's my own fault. I didn't know. I was looking at him, not the bottom of the screen. Of course, he's a boss dude, anyway. That's why. That's a beautiful finish there. Okay, guys. Well, that was Gekido Urban Fighters for the PlayStation. What do I think of it? Well, I like the characters. I like the level design. I like the fighting system. I like the fact that you get the combos. You can unlock new combos. That keeps it fresh and interesting to play. And what else did I like? Yeah. It's not the greatest fighter, is it? I mean, it's an okay fighter. It's decent. But I think like the music's quite repetitive. The speech and sound effects could probably get a little bit annoying after a while. The bad guys are a little generic with ninjas and dogs. They're not really pushing the boat out there. But on a more positive, I do like the fact that you get weapons and you can get throwable objects as well, so that keeps it fresh as well as the combo system, so you don't really get too bored. It's a good little game. I don't think, I mean, what did it get on the back? It got, where was it? 93% from Planet PlayStation. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't have trusted them back in the day if I'd have read that and played this game. I would say this is more of a mid-tier. For me, the style of beat-em-ups that I like, the top quality ones, top of the tree for me are Streets of Rage series, Final Fight series, Turtles in Time, Batman Returns. What else would be up there? Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I would put up in that level. But the Simpsons arcade, of course. And then you've got like, your mid-tier games for me would be like the Rival Turf series, the Captain Commando game, Undercover Cops, that kind of thing. And then at the bottom, the games I don't really get on with are things like Knights of the Rain, King of the Dragons. I know they're highly sought after on the Super Nintendo, but when I owned them, I didn't really think they were that good. So I would probably place Gekido in the mid-tier. I would say it's a Rival Turf level game. You know, I'd probably put Fighting Force there as well. So I'd say they're pretty even. You know, I mean, they're both 3D as well, which does make a difference. You know, 2D scrolling beat-em-ups for me are always going to be my favourites. They're the most nostalgic, and I just think they look a lot nicer as well. You know, like your Double Dragons, for instance, the Streets of Rage, they have a real beautiful art style to them. Whereas these early 3D games can look a little bit rough nowadays. But nonetheless, it's not a very expensive game. I highly recommend picking it up if you haven't played it and you fancy a scrolling beat 'em up on your PlayStation that isn't Fighting Force. So there is that. Yeah, get it while you can before it does jump in price, because I'm sure it will at some point. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.